In theory, the New Year's resolution is a very good idea. It gives a goal to accomplish, to help someone become a better person, and to think about all the possibilities that this new year holds for them. It also lets us reflect back upon the past year, see all the mistakes we've made, and realize all the things that we've done well. We need to think about that and improve upon this in the future. But in practice, it is different. Based on my experience, people seem to have kind of given up on their resolution by the end of January. By the end of March, people seem to have forgotten entirely what their resolution was. And by the end of the year, people don't even seem to remember what their resolution was, let alone being able to reflect on it and improve upon it. Yet every year, we make a New Year's resolution knowing that the same patterns are going to happen. This is what makes a New Year's resolution a bad idea, even though, in theory, they're a good idea for self-improvement. If people really want to set self-improvement goals, they shouldn't have New Year's resolutions. Instead, they should set goals more often so they can actually remember them and keep them, which would probably make them easier to achieve if you actually know what your goal is. My New Year's resolution this year is not to make any New Year's resolutions. Instead, I will be making new month's resolutions, and to remember them, I will actually write them down in a journal. Yeah, I know it sounds cliche, but I've actually been writing in this journal a little bit. Not every day, but whenever I have ideas that I feel are good enough to be written down. And I think that new month's resolutions are definitely good enough ideas that deserve to be written. So I think for people to really set goals and become better people, for most people, New Year's resolutions are ineffective. New month's resolutions are much easier because you'll be able to keep on track and you'll be able to adjust your goals as needed. You might say that it's a tradition to set New Year's resolutions, or that New Year's is important because it's a whole new year and a whole calendar change. To counter these, I would say that we can make New Month's resolutions a tradition. Just because they weren't a tradition before doesn't mean that they can't become a tradition. And as far as New Year's being a celebration of a whole new year, I don't get, other than change of a number and the change of the calendar, what makes the transition between December to January so much more important than the one from January to February. It's just an arbitrary point picked in the revolution of Earth around the Sun. And the thing about whole new calendar change, well, you'll get to have your whole new flip of the calendar page. I think that is a very important aspect of this, and very important. And on the first of every month, we get to look ahead and see all the possibilities of that whole new month lying before us. To summarize, why only try to improve and set goals once a year when you can be doing it all year long? I may be the only one celebrating each new month, but if anyone can tell me a reason why New Year's resolutions are better than New Month's resolutions, please let me know. Just leave it in the comments. And until then, I will be trying to improve myself all year long, celebrating each new month, and I hope that you have a wonderful January.